Oh, good afternoon. I didn't see you there. So you guys came back to hear more stories. So, for today's edition, we will be reading Ozzy Ozone, Defender of Our Planet, Issue 3, where Ozzy goes to the North Pole for his latest adventure. So, better get those winter jackets ready, because here we go. Our planet Earth is defended by Ozzy Ozone and his friends. These small ozone molecules are always ready to protect and help all living beings on Earth. After Ozzy Ozone and Zoey went farming to learn about the chemicals that affect the ozone layer, they became very famous all over the world. Now, every time there is a problem, they are called to help. Ozzy, this is Lucy, the blue whale. The ice in the Arctic is melting up north, and my friend Tillman, the polar bear, is sick. Please come help us. Did you hear that, Zoe? We need to go help them. Hurry, get your helmet and gloves. Hey, wait! What is this? A shipwreck? Ah, no, that is Tara, a boat with scientists who got stuck in the ice for 2 years on purpose. They are crazy. They must have ice cubes in their heads. Why on earth are they doing this? Hey, I see a handsome young man on deck. Let's ask him. Hello, I am Grant, the chief of the expedition. Scientists need to understand what is happening to the ice in the Arctic since our planet is getting warmer. We are measuring the snow and ice levels and investigating the atmosphere and oceans. What for? To see how the increasing temperatures are affecting the environment. When something is under threat or under attack, it is very important to collect a lot of information on the threat or the attack to be able to fight back. The same thing applies to the Arctic Ocean. The scientific program of Tara was put in place to better understand this important ocean in order to protect it more efficiently afterwards. What about the crew? Is it dangerous to live on the boat? Tara was specifically built to resist the extreme temperatures, so we feel somewhat safe on board. Wow, how interesting. Thanks for telling us. Hello, Ozzy. Thanks for coming and welcome to Greenland. Hello, Lucy. This is my friend Zoe. Nice to meet you, Zoe. For most of history, the air above the Arctic and ice in the glaciers were clean. Then, in recent years, some strange man-made substances suddenly started appearing here in the atmosphere, polluting everything. The ice and snow have started to melt. Many polar bears are dying. There is Tillman. I feel hot and weak all day. My skin hurts, and every time I eat seals, I feel terrible. I have a tummy ache. If that were not bad enough, now the place where I used to live has suddenly melted and I am homeless. Please tell me what is happening. The ice and glaciers is being threatened because of chemicals that emitted into the atmosphere, such as greenhouse gases, including chlorofluorocarbons, CFCs. Those together are causing severe problems in our atmosphere and stratosphere. How come? The temperature of the Earth is increasing due to the high concentration of greenhouse gases, such as CO2 and methane. Those gases are emitted by industries, power plants that make our electricity, cars, planes, and waste dumps. The effect of global warming is most visible in the polar regions, resulting in the melting of the glaciers. What is CO2? It is a chemical gas known as carbon dioxide. It is found naturally in our atmosphere, and it is produced by almost every living being. The problem comes when this gas is produced by modern society in big quantities. It goes into the atmosphere and raises the temperature of the planet. This higher temperature threatens life on Earth. CFCs are substances that destroy the ozone layer, which filters the dangerous UVB rays that come from the sun and even make a hole on it. These ozone holes over the Arctic and Antarctica are enormous. What is an ozone hole? It is an area in the upper atmosphere that has little or no ozone. Because the CFCs and other ozone depleting substances, ODSs. Where do the ozone depleting substances come from? Those are gases including CFCs that come from some air conditioners, some pesticides, and fire extinguishers. This is the reason why your skin hurts. You have been exposed too much to the UVB rays, which is caused when the CFCs and other chemicals deplete the ozone layer over our heads. This also affects the life of fish and our friend Lucy. In the past, the problem of ozone depletion and climate change were presented as two different problems. We know now that they are closely related. Man-made CFCs are also potent greenhouse gases and significantly contribute to the global warming. It's worrying. I also heard that the water and fish are polluted by chemicals with the funny sounding name of POPs, persistent organic pollutants. Those are toxic substances that cause adverse effects on the health of people and animals. POPs get concentrated when big fish eat small fish. This is also another cause of your sickness, Tillman. The seals that you are eating have eaten fish, which are accumulating in your fat tissue, weakening your body's immune system. Slurp. Don't worry, I will prescribe you a treatment based on natural herbs to detoxify, and we will find you food you can safely eat. You will recover soon. What is clear is that CFCs, greenhouse gases, and POPs are affecting our atmosphere, our land, and our food, and ultimately our health. Scientists and governments are now trying to find ways to address these problems through the coordination of the Montreal Protocol, the Kyoto Protocol, and the Stockholm Convention. We have also found that if we continue letting pollutants escape into our atmosphere, all life on Earth will be severely compromised in the upcoming years. What? Ozzy, Zoey, we need to do something quickly. Let's go to Antarctica to visit my friend Camilo. I have heard that the ozone hole is way bigger there. Maybe he knows. Hi, Camilo. Please tell us what is happening here and what we can do to help reduce the impact of both ozone depletion and climate change. Listen, friends, here in Antarctica, we have a bigger ozone hole than in the Arctic. Also, glaciers on the coasts and ice sheets are melting due to global warming. But see who else is here to help. Frank the Frog? What are you doing here? Frogs do not live in Antarctica. See my special costume? I am on a special mission as you to help protect the Earth from global warming. I've been discussing with Camilo different ways to do it. We have a global problem. It is the climate change, but we have the power to make a change. We act, we don't just talk. We control the climate change. It is true, and there is so much we can do. We need to consider how our lifestyle contributes to these environmental problems and assume responsibility for our individual actions. How we live, what we eat, what we buy. We need to make sure that Earth is here in a good condition for the next generation by reducing the impact of our personal activities and saving energy in our homes, schools, and workplaces. We can contribute a lot to help save planet Earth. Look there. We have learned some suggestions. Simple actions you can do yourself with the support of your parents to reduce the impact of global warming and ozone layer depletion. Please discuss each of these activities with them and find the best ways to do it. Wow, there is so much we can do. We can create awareness of children and the importance of protecting the ozone layer and diminish the impact of climate change by teaching them easy ways to contribute from their simple living environments. We all can make changes. We will take this message all over the planet. We hope that children of the world join us to help with this message and spread the voice to their families and to their friends. Because when it comes to protecting our planet, every action counts. The end.